let me turn down my music. Oh, wow. I don't think it's that loud, but there we go. Today, I want to show you how I set the intention of, as I pull these out, I set the intention, and you can do this weekly, you can do it 2 times a week, it's whenever you have time. I set the intention of, okay, universe, let me put together some things that will help me understand things going on within my life, anything I need to learn, anything that needs to change, anything I need to grow, anything that's going to spark something within me. Give me that. So what you do is you set that intention, and then as you go on through the day, the week, you find a day and you decide to sit down and do this. And if you have a couple, so like me, I have a lot of decks, so I set that intention as well to show me the decks that I should put on this. So you don't have to do this many decks. You can say, give me like 2 or 3 that I can explore, or just give me 1 or 2 that I can explore, or just give me that 1 card and let me explore 1 card. And start with 1 and then grow to what you want to grow to. And then you get your cards and you figure out who wants to come out first, who you want to pull out first, and then how you're going to read them. And then you have your journal, and then how you're going to journal over this information that you're going to get, right? So for me, my first set on this, I'll show you the box, this yoga deck, because the reason why that came to my mind first is because I'm doing this Pilates class. I'm doing this Pilates program, and it's like a 6-week program, and I haven't been doing yoga for the last 4 weeks. I've been doing Pilates, and I miss my yoga. So I thought, I really want to pull out some of these yoga cards and, just throw a couple moves after my Pilates workout the next couple of weeks, because I really want to get into, I really want to do a little more yoga. So, and my Pilates class is every single day. So I want to throw some extra stretches in there. So I pulled out these cards. Then these decks right here are by the same person. This is a personal power, and this is called Love Story. And I wanted to see what is my power right now? What power am I standing in? Or what power do I need to stand in or look at? And then what is my heart telling me? What is in my heart space right now as well? I wanted that. Then these decks up here it's by the same person. I'll just pull one thing out, and it's by Rebecca Campbell. And actually, those 3 decks, I'll tell you a quick story. Those 3 decks I was going to get rid of. I was going to give to a friend, and then all of a sudden, it was like I started getting downloads with them. Because I used to just sit in the corner, and I started getting downloads with them when I thought I'm going to get rid of them and give them to a friend. I started getting downloads, then all of a sudden I meet someone who uses these decks, and I use them with her. And then all of a sudden, Rebecca Campbell comes out with the program last week. And I'm like, okay, so the universe is trying to tell me that it's not time to get rid of these. It means I'm still supposed to work with them, and hey, let's work with them. And I actually just did something, I think last Friday or so, with them because of that, because they kept coming up. And so now I know that I'm supposed to be working with them, that I'm not supposed to be they're not supposed to be sitting in the corner, and they're not supposed to be going away. I'm supposed to be working with them. And so I'm trying to go deeper with them, and pulling a card, and then journaling what's coming up, what's my intuition. And then this last deck is, of course, Jen's deck, the tarot. This is the symbol. And these are nice because these, oh my gosh, this bell is an ancestor. This is my grandmother. Because I know bells is like news and, and different things for other people. But bell for me, my symbol for bell is my family, because my grandmother's has bell in her name, and she collected bells. So bells is totally ancestry, totally also connected to Orisha, Osun as well. So when I picked that up, that's perfect. And I wanted to know, give me a symbol that I can work with this week that I need to see that, and that's what this is. And so as I go, I know I'm going to start with my yoga because I want to know what yoga can I throw in. And so what I'll do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my cards, show you my cards, and then I will journal over it, and then I'm going to let you go. And so maybe you can take this practice of, the reason why I'm doing this is I have a podcast, and it's Healing with Oracle Cards, and all of these cards are Oracle cards. This is kind of tarot and Oracle because, as you can see, like, this is Temperance. So this iris is and it says Temperance. So you can read them like tarot cards, but these are more just the symbols on this one. And so this is a way that you can heal or look at your shadows or anything that needs to grow or let go of, or calling in or opening to receive or working on, all of those things. And so we're going to take these two. So we know the universe gave me the tree pose. So to me, that's balance all the way. When I always see the tree pose, I always think of balance. So balance. And oh my goodness, you guys are going to laugh because I'm going to tell you something. This is the boat pose. I do, my Pilates teacher does this all the time, and it's one of the ones I hate because she's always making me roll back and forth. And I when I was doing it, I was just like, I think I don't like this one the most out of all of them. It's when sitting in it is fine. Sitting in the pose is fine. It's when I have to roll in it, and you're rolling on your spine because it's really good to work your spine. It keeps you really flexible and healthy. But so that is the universe coming in and saying, and if you can kind of see, she's at peace with it, and maybe it's telling me to come to peace with that pose. See, I wasn't going to be explaining these things to you guys. I was just going to pull my cards and then go into my journal and start journaling and then bringing it all together, what I see, okay? And that's how you basically can quickly do some, well, this is not quickly because it takes a process, but I'm showing you quickly how you can use Oracle cards for healing. And you can use tarot cards too, because you can take your tarot cards and just, especially with a lot of the, I'm not going to take those because it's too many, there's 3 of them. And okay, that was one of them. Follow my heart. So, we have Libra there too. Got a Libra. Follow your heart. And then, which is interesting because that's my personal power. My personal power is in my heart space. Interesting. So you work with these things. You put them in your journal. You journal about them, and it brings up the stuff that needs to be brought up at that time in your life. And so, communication. I'm not writing anyone a letter. I'm not communicating with anyone about anything, so I have nothing to communicate about. I've done my communicating. Oh, when it comes to that. Because this is my love, so I can, the universe knows. It knows. It's telling me a story. Always. Okay, and so what I'll do is I'll put them all out. I'll get them all laid down. And then I'll bring them all together, and I will show. And this is what I tend to do. I put them in an order that I think is. I pull in a certain way. I read in a certain way, and you will too. You'll see how your stuff is lining up, and you'll start just kind of building your cards, kind of like a puzzle, like that. And I know that this card goes here, and then this one will go here. And that's what you're doing. You build a puzzle, kind of, and you'll look at it, and then you can look at the stuff, and you can journal over it, and what you can work with. This is, I will show you my last card here, what they're going to give me. And I'm hearing I might get 2 or 3 with the signs. So. Yeah. Okay. They want me to take these 2. Okay. So we got our 2. My signs is going to be a cliff, which I thought, well, that's the Fool, and then they have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands in the cliff, yeah. And then I have the Yod. Yod is on the Tree of Life. I think that's the Yod I'm thinking about, and I will have to. Sometimes you'll have to. It's also a tower, and it's in the tower. It's it's the little things that come. You know those little speckly things that come out of the tower, and in the moon. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. A lot of newness here. So, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. I'm laughing at my cards. So this is how my cards are laid out, and so this is how I'll take them, and then so now I will look and I will know. Okay, looking, I will start here because I know this is one of the biggest intentions I've set with my physical body. And so I would look at that, and then I can look at my heart space right here. And it's asking me a certain thing in my heart space. Oh no, this was not my heart space. See how my heart space is overcoming? My heart space is really trying to take over this reading because this was supposed to be personal power, actually. This is my personal power card. But it's going into the heart, which is also, this was supposed to be the love story, which was supposed to be my heart space. So my heart space is kind of taken over this spot. So this is where I would look at my heart space, like where's your heart space and what's going on. And then this would be like connecting to the universal energies to me, connecting to my higher self, connecting to my angels, connecting to my guides, my ancestors, all of those things. And then these right here to me are what I'm looking for clues or throughout the week, or things that I might see or get a hit on, or that I might have to look more into. And definitely God, I will do more looking into that, because that's what I do, is to grow and learn. I learn more about something, and it could be as simple as that, and it helps me grow and develop. And so this is when I did that podcast on healing with oracle cards. This is the way you can do it. Okay, and this is with a lot of cards. With the podcast, I actually had on there that I think I did 2 or 3 cards that I pulled, and I talked about each one of those cards and how you could heal and how you could grow with that card. And that is the most simplest way you could do it too. It's just starting with 1 card or 2 cards and getting yourself just a simple oracle deck. A lot of great, if you're like, I'm on a strict budget, Tony, I would say go to Hay House and do one and grab one when they're on sale, because Hay House has sales that theirs drop down under like $10, and so you can definitely grab one then. So, and if you're like me, where I restrict myself to, okay, I have myself, like, I say no cards this month. So next month I can have maybe an extra 2 cards, or I can buy that extra deck that costs like $40, $50. I can do that, and that's how you do that. You could build up and say, okay, I'm not getting any of that. I'm not getting Starbucks. I'm not getting this treat. I'm not doing this. And this is just self-discipline you have to have, not only when it comes to your body, but sometimes you have to have self-discipline when it comes to your finances as well. And that's one of my biggest problems with self-discipline is finances. And anyone who knows me knows I'm like the self-discipline queen, except when it comes to my finances. And so that is one thing I have to say. Okay, so no cards, nothing. Nothing this month. You have to wait. Okay, now you can have something. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to treat myself to something. I don't know. Sooner or later. Actually not. Not till December, because then it's going to be like Christmas time. And I'm like, those are definitely Christmas gifts. Okay? But back to healing with the cards, okay? This is my personal reading, okay? So I'm not going to go over all the cards and what the reading means. It's just, I'm just showing you how you can do it for yourself. Laying the cards out and even just getting one card and doing it. Or if you have 2 decks, or if you have tarot cards, doing it that way. Or if you want to say, hey Tony, I would want you to do one of those for me. I want one of those. I would say, yeah, I can do that for you. I actually don't have this offered on my website, but I can definitely put it up. That'll be one thing I will do tomorrow. That will be gold tomorrow, is to get that up. And I'll set that up tomorrow, okay? So if anyone wants to reach out and do that, that's fine. Alright guys, I wanted to show you how you can do this, and hopefully you can do this for yourself, because I love people to be able to explore those things where they can explore and learn and grow and heal on their own. It's a beautiful thing. You guys have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye.